Services has helped our family. Our daughter Shelby was diagnosed with autism, but through the Play Project, it allowed us to learn how to play with her. As a parent, you take for granted that your kids know how to play, but when you have a child with autism, it's not that easy. The Play Project has helped us because now our daughter interacts with us. They've helped us get our family back on track.
We really do care for not just the individual, but the family.
I want to explain how I came to know DSC, and that was a couple of years ago. Bridget was having a terrible time in high school, and she was screaming and yelling and biting, and her behavior was horrible. The special ed director said, I can take her away. I can put her in a home. My daughter was really angry, and so she contacted DSC, and that was the best thing ever. And they helped her transition to DSC. That was difficult for the first year, but now that she's settled in and she's got to know everybody and fallen into this routine, life is so much more better. It's so much better. It's calmer. It's more of a quality of life for her as well as for me. We have a normal life now, and so that's really nice.
DSC is important to me because I get to be a part of individuals who are setting goals for themselves, and then to get to be a part of them accomplishing those goals. And it could be something as simple as cooking a meal for themselves, all the way up to buying a car or owning a condo, for them to realize, I can do this if I set my mind to it, and then follow that through, be a cheerleader along the way, and then when that goal is finally accomplished, to see the look on their face and the satisfaction within themselves that, that is just priceless to me.
DSC has been extremely beneficial in my family's life and my siblings' life, my life. I cannot imagine my life without the support of DSC.
My name is Tom, and DSC worked with me. I'm glad I had this support. I don't know what I would have done without the support.
He has a phenomenal apartment services provider. Marlo spends many hours with Tom, taking him to doctor's appointments, supporting him within his home setting, and communicating with me. Tom also required more services over the weekend to make sure that he was taking his medication properly. So he is getting services from DSC 7 days a week in order to keep him as independent as possible, to give him the quality of life that he deserves. So thank you, DSC. Thank you.
As a parent, DSC means many things to me. It means comfort in my old age, that Ellen will be cared for, that she has people who love her. I need to go back, though, to the beginning when Ellen aged out of public school at age 21. And we were fortunate, I think, that DSC was there. DSC offered transition services from school to the work setting, training opportunities. I was really surprised when Ellen learned to take the city bus all by herself. But how many trials it took and the staff to go with her until finally she could manage by herself. After a period of time, we began to think about a residential option. I'm her parent. I'm always her mother. When she was 30, she moved into a group home. We were nervous. She was nervous, so she would come home on the weekends. And one of these weekends, I knew we'd arrive because she said, "Mom, would it be okay if I didn't come home?" This isn't home anymore. Her group home is her home, and they are her friends. I guess I'd have to say that DSC offers comfort, security, hope, training, expertise for the disabled. And without, well, it wouldn't be the same.
What I like about my job at DSC is that I love helping people increase their independence so that they can do things on their own that they couldn't do before. Letting them be who they want to be and letting them go in the direction they want to go that they're comfortable with, instead of having your own set ideas of what you want them to do. Throughout my training with Kelly, she really focused on the fact that they're adults, and our main purpose is to be in the background, help push them up and forward. DSC is all about giving them a choice and giving them the opportunity to voice that choice whenever possible.
And sometimes I'm just simply opening doors to people who already care about them or already know about them, or I might actually assist them in a better way to present themselves to get those people to help them a little bit more. My real goal is to help their lives evolve. I really try to be in the life-altering business, so I really look at what can I do to help them open up more doors for themselves, because when I kick a door open or open it up, it doesn't necessarily mean anything because they don't get the satisfaction out of that. I've never done anything else in my life more fulfilling.
I think it's gave Jennifer independence. She works at Monica's Pizza, and then she goes to DSC on Clark Street. She's very pleased with her work, and she loves to go to work every day and see everyone.
I also have the opportunity to work with the self-advocacy group here at DSC. It's a group of about 15 to 20 consumers who work towards learning about speaking up for what they want to do. I think for years, people with disabilities have been unheard or let other people make decisions for them. So it's all about the consumer really understanding that they have a huge voice in what goes on in their life. The consumer actually teaches part of DSC's training class about what consumers want from staff.
We have a special guest to speak to us about the things that people that are served here at DSC are interested in staff knowing, and how you guys can best support the folks that we're working with. And so this is Megan Duringer. She's one of our self-advocates.
DSC is for big like families, and we all look out for each other. And DSC is for believers, and believe in friends, family, and that people with disabilities are capable of some pretty amazing things. I hope you can teach me something, and that I can teach you something.